Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Spotlight. Today we are looking at Beware Planet Earth, a tower defense game similar in style to Plants vs. Zombies, but it certainly has enough differences to set itself apart. It is by Lightmare Studios and it is on Desura for $9.99, and I believe they do have a Greenlight campaign going for Steam. So go ahead and drop them a little thumbs up there on Steam and help them get their game on Steam, because it is quite a lot of fun. I've been having a great time with it. I've probably played about 30-40 minutes. And we're going to do the story. There are challenges and bonus levels, but those challenges and whatnot, you have to complete the story campaign first, which I do have two profiles. As you see, I have Jake. This is my secondary profile, but we are only on mission 4. I wanted to sort of move forward a little bit to sort of get less of the tutorial out of the way. Okay, this guy down here, Barney, he's kind of our commander-in-chief, although the only thing he's really commanding is the porcelain throne in this little outhouse. He's locked in there, so he's counting on us to protect his cows up here, which the aliens, as you know, aliens just love cows. I mean, we'll see what he has to say, though. Morning. Hey, look, I had an old fridge rusting in the barn. Look what I made. He made a Fridge-O-Matic, and these guys are your standard slow enemies, but they don't do damage. And they're very useful, as they are in any tower defense game. They could mean life or death for your, I guess in this case, cows. As a general rule of thumb, you should place march and shoot-in machines in the virages of paths so their range covers it as much as possible. And as a reminder, you should put non-shooting enemies as far as possible from the path. Now you're all set. Good luck. Okay, first and foremost, these are our shooting units, I guess you can call them. But the way this sets itself apart from other tower defense games, well, not to compare it to Plants vs. Zombies too much, but Plants vs. Zombies in general, I guess, is that it has sort of a resource gathering element to it, similar to RTS's, which I find pretty neat. I'm sure there are other tower defenses that have this element in it, but I don't really play tower defenses as much as I would like to, I suppose. Now these fridges, again, they slow. These are shooting ones. We haven't got any more units left yet, but this button right here allows you to destroy misplaced, I guess, towers? I don't really want to call them towers, because they're not really towers. They're more kegs and fridges and stuff. Game is very bright and colorful, which is a plus. Always a plus. Because in this time of dreary, grayscale games, then we need a hero. One thing that I find kind of unfortunate is that you can't really adjust it to be 1920 by 1080, and this is the highest resolution it will go, and there's no option to adjust that any further, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time it would be nice to sort of get some more graphical options. It's certainly not a hardware intensive game, but it's nice to have additional options. As for the soundtrack, it is what it is. There's 1, 2, maybe 3 songs I have heard so far, but it does a nice job and gets the background noise for you. We're gonna put down another cog machine here. That's what our currency is, cogs. And so far we only have 1 or 2 type of enemies, but later on we'll encounter a few more. Let's throw down another shooting turret, because we are starting to get quite the influx of Martians. I really like the design on the Martians too. They look mean but cute at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. I'm actually gonna build another fridge because I want to keep these guys slowed as much as possible. Granted, we probably don't need as many turrets as we have right now, but we have the resources, so we'll spend them. Where do I want to put this guy? I'll put him as like a last sort of ditch effort. And down here we have the number of cows, 6. Don't want them to get stolen. Actually, I kind of do want to have one be stolen, so I am going to... I'll delete a couple of these, just to sort of have that scenario play out for us, so I can show you what they have in place for that thing. Now, if you do destroy a tower, you only get 1 cog. You don't get what you paid for it. You get... which each cog is worth 50 cogs? Or 50 units of currency, I guess I should say. That was a very poorly placed refrigerator, and that was a very poorly placed keg. But here this guy's gonna come and take a cow. and hopefully we can get a turret back up here to take him down. Is he gonna get the job done? I don't think so. Oh, he did. Okay, now he dropped the cow, and the cows, wonderfully, they wander back, and these guys are actually gonna be able to make it up here. But we'll put this guy down. Oh, that guy's gonna come get us too. If you're not quick enough about grabbing... I may have made a bad mistake here. If you're not quick enough about grabbing the cogs, they will disappear. So you gotta sort of be on your toes. Okay, I think we're safe. The cows are sort of making their way back home. Although these ones up here may be quick enough. This one's almost here. Come on, little buddy, you can make it. Okay, here's a third type of enemy here, actually. They're ninjas, they're faster, but they're much weaker. These guys are sort of like SWAT aliens, and they're definitely a lot tougher. It takes quite a few hits. So I'm gonna plant one more cog machine, so we can get a nice little flow of money. Oh man, all our cows are almost there. This is the last guy, though. But basically, once they're down, we should be all set. And 3, 2, there we go. Alright, that mission is complete. The game is pretty easy right now, but if you're quote-unquote a veteran of tower defense games, you can enable hard mode, essentially. It's called veteran mode, and that will... I played it a little bit. It'll greatly increase the difficulty of the game. Hiya! One little thing, it could be my computer, my sound card could be dying, but it seems like the sound every time you start a mission, it sort of cuts out a little bit. It's not a huge complaint, but it is there nonetheless. But again, it could be my sound card, it could be only me. Alright, these guys are getting dead serious about cow abduction business. We'd better check the troops they're planning to send. This is a cool mechanic that I haven't really seen too many times before, if at all. It gives you the ability to sort of scope out the situation. So we have one of these SWAT guys. It gives you a nice little description, their toughness, their speed. And these are sort of the cannon fodder, as it says right in here. And these are the ninjas. This is, I guess, like a teacher or something. She doesn't attack. They already got a cow from somewhere, not our cow. We would never let them get our cow. But we will bring on the Martians. It's always a good idea to gather as much intelligence about your enemy as possible before starting the battle. I hope you're ready now. Good luck. Which is very good advice, very sound advice, because you do want to be able to prepare yourself. And you will be limited to the amount of turrets you have in here pretty soon. You'll have to choose them at the beginning of the level, which is sort of standard fare in many of these types of games. But it does give you more of a sort of strategy option. This guy doesn't even stand a chance. Look at him. He's like, and he just dies. They like dying, though, as it said. What's that? I guess those are just eyeballs or something. It's pretty gross, if I'm being honest, but we should be fine with 3 turrets here for now. So we're just gonna keep planting these little cogs. Now, a little bit later on, there's a maid type alien, and she will sweep up cogs if these cogs are too close to the track here. I guess it's a lane, really, but we're gonna put this one right here, and once we get enough money, we're going to throw down a refrigerator. I like to have a lot of the refrigerators to slow as many units as I can, because again, it could be life or death, you know, for these cows at least. And as an American, I love myself some burgers, so there you go. I don't want my cows to be stolen by any Martians. Boom. Okay, this guy is... We're about halfway done this level. We only have 5 cows in this one, though. Maybe they did steal one when I wasn't looking. I believe... I haven't made it this far, but I believe there is a night cycle. I'm not sure how much that differs to daytime, but... I mean, I guess it'd probably be better strategy for these Martians to attack at night, but... I'm not a Martian commander. It appears they're not very used to the Earth environment, though. They do have sort of helmets on. Okay, let's... we can't place any more cog machines down. But we'll put another turret. Oh, come on, ninjas. Come at me. You won't. Let's see. Another turret should be coming on the way here. Let's place this one down. That one almost made it through. But I'm just too good not to brag. Alrighty. And I think after this mission we will be getting either a new turret or a new sort of element that we can use, or both, really. Which would be nice if we got both. A little bit of a lisp there, but that's okay. I don't discriminate against lisps. Come on, you can die. You can die. I'm kind of curious as to what these kegs are shooting. Are they shooting, like, beer cans, or... I mean, it wouldn't make much sense, though. They kind of have eyes. I suppose this isn't the type of game to be going into plots, details too much. But, as it is just a nice little tower defense simulation. Or a cow protection simulation, I should say. Alright, we're gonna throw down another refrigerator right... we'll put it right here, I guess. Here's nice coverage. Not that these guys are really making it through. Now, it is rather easy right now, but I assure you, it does get a little bit tougher. And if you find yourself saying, okay, this is really just too easy, no. Definitely activate veteran mode. In fact, they actually suggest it right when you start the game. Okay, this guy up here should be... Okay, this one actually, the one that just spawned, should be the last alien. Oh, I lied. Look at me. There's like 5 more. They're only ninjas, though. They're weak. They've got kind of like Naruto-inspired headbands. Not that I watched that show. I used to, though. I went back and watched Dragon Ball Z the other day. While it's still awesome, it does not hold up visually to today's standards of animation. Still watchable, though. Okay, once this guy dies, I assure you, it is the last alien. And come on, you can do it. You can get dead. And there we go. We get the little cow saying moo, well done. Cute little fellow, wagging his tail. Why are you oversleeping? As usual, I found something sweet. One of the Martians dropped it yesterday. Look, it's one of those thingamajigs from outer space that fire energy rays. I think I'll call it the Zapper. So we did just acquire their gun, and what this is going to allow us to do is shoot bales of hay. Hay bale? Okay, I have to hold it down. And they do drop cogs, which is nice and helpful. And that should be the last one. Okay. By right-clicking, that's just telling us that if we hold it down on a Martian too much, it will overheat. Okay, we have these pedophiles right here. Undercover agent. We do need to use the zapper on these ones because our towers will not recognize them as Martians. So bring them on. As per usual, we'll put a fridge right there. We'll put a keg right there. We're gonna put our cog machines right out here. There you are, my little fellow, my little buddy pal. Should probably save up for more I almost said Sunwell. That's World of Warcraft. What am I doing? This isn't WoW. But I need to save up for more cog machines. I kind of do wish there was a little bit more variation in the soundtrack, because it does get a little repetitive hearing the same song over and over again, but that's a minor gripe, I feel. Okay, get this guy. Oh, okay, so we do need to use the zapper on this one, to zap his hat off, I guess. So now he's kind of... those guys do move a little bit faster, too. Okay, Barney, I get it. I should probably start putting fridges down, I suppose. He's getting... Oh, I'll just zap him. And here it is overheating. You don't want it to overheat, because then you'll have a sort of downtime for your machine. I will put this fridge right here. And grab another cog machine, because we will be getting many more zombies here pretty soon. And there we go. You. Did I say zombies, or did I say Martians? I'm so used to playing Plants vs. Zombies that I probably said zombies. But this game has... I don't mean to compare it to Plants vs. Zombies, but... Plants vs. Zombies is sort of the standardized tower defense game in this style nowadays, though. And that's where many tower defense games sort of draw comparison to. So if I do say zombies throughout this look at, then I apologize. Because it certainly is not Plants vs. Zombies. This is Martians versus cows. Or actually Martians versus robot type things. Okay, we need to take down this pedophile's disguise. And probably put up... I'll put up another tower right here. And then I'm going to put a fridge like right in here. It's good to put these on corners because they have huge coverage of the area. It does take these Martians a little while to go around the corner. I do want a fridge. There we go. We're a little over halfway done this mission. I believe we get a new... I think it's a landmine next time. Don't be so grumpy, fellow. I know you don't really like your life, but I'm gonna end it here pretty soon. Bam. We'll put you right here. We'll put a fridge right here. Oh, don't forget to get your cogs. Alright. We haven't seen too many of the private investigator Martians here, but I believe there should be one or two coming up here relatively soon. They like to send their grunts in first to do all the heavy lifting. Or dangerous work, rather. See, right now, I might switch to veterans when I play on my normal playthrough, because right now I have just so much currency that I can't really build fast enough. That is one thing I do enjoy, I do like, actually. It makes the game a little bit more challenging, is that certain towers have different cooldowns, and you can't just, you know, spam them. So I do have an excess of resources here, and if I was to be able to spam them, the game would just be significantly easier. Oh, we gotta take off his disguise. And let's put a... I don't really need a fridge, I guess. We'll put this guy right here, though. As our last line of defense. Almost ending the level. Not too bad, we did pretty well. Now, it doesn't seem like there's really a scoring system. It doesn't really give you a grade at the end of the mission, which I find is not just kind of different, but it's also story mode, so... I mean, it's understandable. These are really throwing out all their grunts here. Oh, another one. We gotta zap his disguise off. We'll blast him to hell. Okay, let's put... I can't... I really don't need any of these kegs anymore, but... We're getting close to 1,000 resources here. Which is a little absurd, but... I am a StarCraft player occasionally, so I am big into expanding my base and getting as much of an influx of currency as I can. And once these two die, that should be about it for this mission. And boom. Get the cute little cow. Moo, well done. Grab the cog. Okay.
Howdy. I found some scraps in the barn last night. I thought I could do something with it. I think it's worth taking a look. Check it out.
Alright, so we got a landmine here. These I like to put... okay, let's see what we got here. Nothing too much different. Standard fare. I wonder how we get up inside of their spaceship, though. I mean, don't you think you just kind of slaughter them all? Okay, let's blast these hay bales, first of all. Bales of hay? Hay bales? I don't know. And then we'll put one... Yeah, we'll put him right here. He has a nice little coverage. We'll put a fridge right there. And then just start making these guys. When I have landmines, if it gets too hot and heavy, giggity, I like to put them sort of right here as the last sort of line of defense. Okay, we got our first little cog here. That guy's gonna make it. Oh god, there we go. Excellent. Resources, resources, resources. Oh, we've got to blast his disguise off before we can do anything. Okay, cool beans. This guy's probably gonna make it past. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, come on, oh god. And we'll put him right here. There we go, he didn't make it too far. Our cow is safe for now. I just rhymed. I should probably, you know, take down the name Eminem and become supreme rapper of all white people. I guess it's Macklemore now, but, you know, I do what I can in the rap scene. I could be really cheap and put a fridge right behind their sort of spawning area, but you know what? I will do that because I'm cheap, as I stated. Hey, if you're gonna try and have some strategies, oh, there we go. Then maybe not put a spawn point where I can put some defenses. I'll put. Okay, he just ran right over it. They do take some time to sort of activate. That's okay. Alright, let's put this... Actually, we might be able to see him right here. Nope, not quite. That thing has deadly reach, I guess. Maybe I'll... Oh, I forgot about our cogs here for a second. This guy will probably make it, so we'll be able to see the effects of the landmine here in a second or two. We will put down another cog machine, because we are sort of bottlenecking our resource gathering. Okay, this guy is going to sip on that landmine here in about 2 seconds. Actually, more like 5 seconds, but... You know... let's put him right here. Boom! Oh, it even took out that guy too, unless that was this tower. Okay. We'll put another one right down here, just in case. I keep forgetting about this one cog guy down here. But we'll put this guy right here, because he has a beautiful amount of coverage right up there. I do want to save up for another fridge, so I can kind of put it right here. And that'll sort of bottleneck any trespassers. This guy must not believe in guns, though. He kind of... he builds these elegant... Well, I wouldn't say elegant, but these complicated machines to deal with the situation. I suppose the government would just think he's another nutcase, thinking there's aliens abducting his cows, but... He's telling the truth, guys. He's telling the truth. I promise you. I cannot tell a lie. Said that one person from American history. Actually, let's put this... We'll put him right here. Boom. Okay. I'd like to see more private eye, guys, but... That's okay. I'd like to get to the next sort of part so I can show you one of the other mechanics, like how you choose the towers, but I think that should be next. And are they gonna make it? Oh god. I'll put a keg right here. We'll put a fridge right here. Oh, there's a private eye. Okay, don't overheat. That probably sounded nice in the microphone, huh? That little buzzing noise. I assure you, there's no bees here. Because I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Copyright sued. If I continue any further. These guys really do take a lot of hits, but I guess I have quite a few. We'll put one of these landmines here. By the time they get there, it should make them go boom. If these ninjas don't get there first. Oh god, they did get there first. That's okay. These ninjas are going ham. Which means hard as a moaf for those of you uninitiated in my lingo. Or in the lingo of... I don't even know where that's from, if I'm being honest. Okay. Almost there. I could. Okay, actually I can't because he's not off of cooldown. They probably will make it to the mine, actually. I'll put this one here as well. Maybe it'll come up in time to kill them, because they are rather slow. Boom. Boom. Awesome. Good job, team! By team, I mean, like, all these 900 turrets. A team, nonetheless. More an army. Alright, the weather's really nice. It's a pity I'm stuck in here. You, for one, must enjoy it. But don't stay like this, daydreaming, and all looks, we got company. Okay, so we do have this guy here. He makes a shield around people. And this will probably be the last mission that I will look at, because I've been going for quite a while here, but I've been having so much fun that I just lose time. This is definitely worth the $10.90, or not the $9.99 price tag that it is on Desura. And I am definitely going to go give them the developers a nice little thumbs up on Steam Greenlight, because I'd love to have this on Steam as well. This is also on sale on Indie Game Stand. I think Indie Game Stand, one of those indie bundles for pay what you want. The suggested price is, I believe, $10, but the minimum is $1. But it's certainly worth picking up. I enjoy it. Once you get past the first little few missions, it does become quite the fun endeavor. It is a shame that you can't adjust the sort of resolution and other graphical details, but the game certainly looks fine without having to go into, like, you know, high ultra settings and whatnot. Okay, we should probably put down one more cog machine. Oh, there he is. We got Blasted Shield. These guys will do it every once in a while until they're sort of dead. And they are tougher too, I guess. I'll put this one right here because that's a nice little corner. I should probably get another fridge up and put them like right around in here, or maybe even right here. Slow them all down. Okay. Oh, we gotta take his shield out again. He wouldn't activate in time. Let's put this right here. And this guy is going to make it. Actually, you know what? I can blast him. There we go. Never be afraid to use your laser gun, because it is a useful tool at your disposal, as long as you don't overheat it. I can actually use it to kill these bales of hay and get some cogs, and more room for my cog machines. Let's put a turret right here, and we'll put a landmine down here so we can kind of have that last resort again. Oh god, the ninjas! The ninjas! Luckily, they don't throw their shuriken and kunai at our turrets. Although our turrets don't seem to have any health bar, so I assume later on there's no such enemies. Although there may be. I haven't made it too far. I probably made it to mission 12 or 13. Okay, die, kill them, go turrets, go. Oh, who we got? Okay, I'm waiting for a private investigator to come, showing his smug little face. Oh, okay. See, they shield every one of their units that are in vicinity of them. So we're just gonna sort of blast him a little bit to kind of tickle him. He's into that. He's a kinky little bastard. I guess tickling isn't that kinky, but I'm not gonna get into that kind of discussion in this video. That's for another time, my friends. Boom. 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 Okay, they're definitely coming in. It's getting a little bit tougher, as you see. There's certainly more of a force behind their fight. Oh, one of these heavies. That's what I'm gonna call them, heavies. They're SWAT teams. I wanna know where they got that armor. You think with their Martian technology to beam cows up and to have intergalactic space travel, they'd be able to sort of afford better shields against our kegs. We'll put a landmine right there. Just gonna sort of douse these guys a little bit. And there we go. Let's put a fridge right here. Should probably get my cogs. There we go. That landmine worked well. Got one of them at least. Oh, we should probably whip out our laser blaster here. Okay. Let's put down another cog machine. So long as I remember to grab the cogs, I guess. This guy's about to push his button, it looks like. No, he's dead. Okay. Put one there. And let's do another landmine. Hell, we have enough money, we could probably do many more landmines, but... well, money, currency, cogs. Oh, is he gonna make it to landmine? Nope. I don't really like wasting landmines on enemies like this. I like to use it on either larger groups of guys or the heavy units. He says as his landmine goes off onto that guy. Alright, who we got next? We killed them so fast that they couldn't even spawn more guys. Which is a case where you'd want veteran mode, I think. I did play veteran mode for like one or two rounds, and they definitely up the ante, and they have more health, it seems. That's another thing I kind of wish was part of the game, that the enemies had health bars, so you kind of knew. Although I guess the helmets are health bars, really, so I guess I can't. That's not really a valid complaint. So they do have health bars, but there we go. Put that one there. It's not the best location, but that's okay. Now let's put a landmine here. Looks like these ninjas are going to make it. I probably should have put many more refrigerators there, but we'll put one here. That's not an optimal place, obviously, but oh god, we have so much money that we just can't really spend it fast enough. Oh, that's why I have that landmine there, I guess. Look at this, we have almost 13 grand. Well, not really almost, but we have quite a lot of cogs. And once these two guys die, that looks like it's going to be it. Oh god. Oh no, they're gonna get our cows. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to kill them harder next time. Well, they really are taking a beating, though. There we go. And we get the little cow. Oh, a cute little fellow. I just want to pat him. There we go. Okay, hiya. So this is here where we get a bomb. But this is a point I wanted to make it to. So now we have the maid. She does sweep up cogs. And now we have to actually choose our turrets. And clicking the magnifying glass will actually tell you exactly what they do, which is helpful. So you can better plan your strategy, because I'm sure this entire barn will get filled up and you'll kind of not remember exactly what each and every one do, or does. But that will be for you to figure out for yourself, because I really do want you to pick up this game. It is a wonderful game. Very fun. Very nice little relaxing tower defense game. But that is it for this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Go greenlight this game!